What's up, guys? I'm Laurel, and welcome to Laurel's Moon in this bitch. Join as I read you your life, baby. What's up, everybody? I'm up late at night. Come join me, baby. I'm about to spark up. What's everyone doing this evening? Can you all hear me? Is my stream good? What's up, y'all? Come in the building, baby. I just got through from doing a whole bunch of tarot readings. I wanted to have a little chit chat and then do some who's lying and spying and denying. So welcome. Wanted to do it on this Aries, this new Aries new moon. What are you guys up to? You said I'm up late too. Always, I'm caregiving. We got to take care of the caregivers in the world. So spark up, light up. Y'all already know I'm getting ready to reveal some truths. Can you guys see me? It looks really dark in here. All right. So, you already know what's going down. We got to get down to the business. I got all my decks here tonight, baby. I wanted to do this on the Aries moon simply because whatever you guys are setting your intentions on, make sure you watch out for the people who have motives, okay, who have ulterior motives and things of that nature. So yes, honey, yes. He said, I'm ready to smoke, never have, but he's driving me there. Oh, shit. Sometimes you might just need to try something new in life. Some people, even if you haven't smoked, say you're a drinker, some people might need to try something new later on in life. It might be a different thing. It might feel different. But I smoke all the time. And even before tarot. So can't nobody tell me shit. I've always been a smoker. I used to get caught in my mom's house smoking clove cigarettes. That's what I used to first started out smoking. So can't nobody tell me a damn thing about smoking, whether it's on my videos or in real life. I'm gonna smell like weed probably all day, every day. So yes, let's see what's going on. Let's start out with the water signs. Yeah, this shit is medicine, man. So my name means a tree, means laurel. So I deal with trees on a daily basis. Like I literally will take part of the tree and I will put it in a jar and save it somewhere and use it. So, or I'll definitely know by the trees, like when they're doing certain things, I'll know what's going on in the weather. It's a gift and a curse sometimes. So let's see what's going on with the water signs. Let's see who's lying for the rest of October. Because I'm curious to know my damn self. Okay. So here we go. Water signs. Let's see who's lying first. Okay. And then who's denying. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I figured tonight would be the perfect time to do this motherfucking shit. Tell me if my stream is lagging or anything, because I will start this motherfucker over. All right, water signs. Here we go. All right, so someone could be lying about feeling stuck, water signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Also, Page of Pentacles could be somebody who's going back and forth. It could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius up in this motherfucker. Devil energy here. So someone could be lying about some toxic behavior. Okay, cutting all that toxic behavior behind and putting it behind them. They definitely could be lying about that. Double energy Page of Pentacles. So they could be going back and forth with these behaviors, these toxic behaviors as well. So thank you for letting me know my stream is good. So yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who's could be lying about a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Could be female, male. Okay, it's a lot of feminine energy here. Also could be some like sex energy as well with the Ace of Wands. So I have two people here so far. Two court cards, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, water sign. So this person could have lied about either having sex with this person, Ace of Wands, okay, or it could be that they were going back and forth with feeling stuck in this situation, or just giving it some time, giving it a look, even if it is an ex, whoever the case may be. Somebody is lying about someone hanging around with the hangman energy here. Could be denying that someone else is around, or there is someone who's at bay. Okay. Ace of Wands, shit. Someone definitely could be being dishonest about a family, okay, or their happiness as well. Ten of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. This person could be, holding a lot of, they could be holding a lot of truth back with this Tower energy in reverse. Definitely see somebody that's hanging around water signs, or they could be on a dating app or juggling few different things or multiple people with the Two of Pentacles, Hangman, the Tower. Definitely keeping a lot of things quiet here, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody who's keeping things on the hush-hush. Could be that they have people at bay, or there's somebody who's hanging around a situation waiting in the waitings, okay? So, so far here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, definitely some sort of third-party situation, or a third party for sure with the Three of Swords. But like I said, it could be somebody who's at bay, or somebody that they have to travel to or get to for some of you guys. But I feel like this person definitely could be denying about going to go see this person, or being able to actually start something new. Okay, they could be lying about their family situations, or using children as a way to lie. Okay, so it could be lying about their time that they're spending with their children, or definitely how they're using their time with a child. Or for some of you guys, it could just be something else in the outside environment that they're being dishonest about. Empress energy here. So I feel with the Empress, it could be that they're afraid of coming out of the cold with someone, or someone's afraid of being honest about someone hanging around, or just being at bay. I really feel that with the Eight of Swords here, okay, especially in this deck. All right, yes, please hit that motherfucking like button. Thank you. But yeah, I do feel a lot of you guys could be dealing with somebody who was messaging a third party situation at some point in time, but in their minds or in the back of their head, you have the Moon energy here. So I feel it's reversed. It's not upright. So with the Moon energy being in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of things that'll be revealed. It could have been revealed to you already, or someone has already revealed the situation to you. Okay, it could be an outside party as well. But I'm definitely seeing water signs. Somebody that's wanting to come out of the cold with this person. Also, this person could be lying about some sort of commitment here. All right, I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Also, the Lover's energy could be Gemini, or lying about ending a cycle or a situation. But this person definitely has a lot of anxiety towards ending this or making a final decision. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? So yes, 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 you could be dealing with someone who has a lot of anxiety, especially with forward movement or commitments. They could definitely just not really be telling you about outside things or what they have to offer you. You have the Ace of Pentacle energy here, water signs. So with that being said, A lot of you guys could be dealing with somebody who's not really telling the truth about a offer. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, also a money situation, some sort of job offer or a money circumstance. Is what I'm seeing here. Definitely breaking some communication off with somebody. But I feel like this person had they're having a hard time starting a new beginning, but you have the magician energy here. So some of y'all definitely could be dealing with that player-like energy, somebody who's tricky, okay? When I see the magician energy, I feel like this person is living in a mansion, okay? And on the outside, everything looks all fucking beautiful and gorgeous and shit. You know, this person could be portraying like everything's wonderful on the outside, but then when you get inside their house, it's dilapidated, it's fucked up. They don't have food in their refrigerator. You're like, this person doesn't have shit going on, okay? So I feel like this person could be lying about just overall their profile, how they come off people. A lot of tricky energy here with this magician, and also starting new beginnings. I feel like this person lies a lot about starting up new things, okay, and not being able to express that to you is definitely what I'm seeing here. This person could be jealous of you as well, so be aware of that. Six of Wands, okay, they could be jealous of you on the low. For some of you guys, it could be a family situation or a legacy of some sort. So, or overall, it could be what you have is what they're jealous of. Be aware of that. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. It could be like what you're offering or what you can offer with that six, okay? For some of you guys, it definitely could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Aries. But I feel like this person really they stay up at night, you know what I'm saying, due to not being able to, it's like their conscience is not really there when it comes to making choices, is what I'm seeing here. So they could be denying, you know, or just not even really talking about it, trying to just sway away from certain conversations. You got the Queen of Cups, also the Judgment energy here, water signs. Okay, so some of you all, this person could be really just in denial of the red flags, or you could be in denial of the red flags with this Judgment energy. Some of you all could be dealing with someone who's not really learning their lesson. They could have, you know, arrested development. All right. So be aware of that, water signs, my loves. I don't know who the fuck that is, but this person is not a good liar. So here we go. Air signs, babies. Let's see what's happening. I can't believe I'm up this late, you guys. Usually I am dead tired and in the bed, but something in the moon is keeping me up. So here we go. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on, baby. If you get the playback to this motherfucking shit, you all already know who I'm talking about and the ones that's here watching, okay? So, air signs, here we go. Six of Pentacles, off top. So this person could be lying about a family. It could be about just giving and receiving, okay? This person could be holding on to some things here. They could be hiding money as well, all right? Also could be what they're doing on the outside of you in their practical matters, okay? I definitely feel like this person could be lying about their actions. It could be, like I said, them hiding money or them not equally giving to you. So some of you all, you could be dealing with somebody who you might say like, oh, they could be asking you like, what are you cooking tonight? And they're always wondering what you're cooking, but they're not putting in on it. It could be like some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This person is not really like being fair. Okay, also Knight of Wands and Four of Cups. So this person could be lying about offers or some sort of offers that are on the table, air signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like this person could be lying about wanting to break free in their independence. Okay, or they could be lying about some sort of work situation here as well with the Nine of Pentacles, or lying about their independence in a work situation or the offers that they have. They could be lying about their finances, is definitely what I'm picking up here. Also could be a third party situation or family and friends. Okay, something that they told some family and friends. They could be lying about some shit like that. But I also have the Two of Pentacles, so it could be like how they're juggling multiple things as well, or how somebody is breaking free in their essence. All right, but I'm really picking up on like this work energy. This person could be lying about a work situation or juggling multiple things. Okay, I'm also feeling like with the Nine of Pentacles, like it's just in their independence overall. Could be an immature energy here as well. But with the Hierophant, it could be them not really having commitment to offer. A lot of immature energy or somebody who jumpstarts some things and really doesn't fucking finish. Simple as that. Okay. I feel like for some of you guys, it could be that they're lying or being very deceptive about their confidence in their bond or how they feel about the bond with the devil energy here. Okay. I feel with this devil energy that there's definitely some sort of toxic bond that you're dealing with that they could be lying about, or somebody that lives around the way, or not even just around the way, but they created some sort of bonds here from someone that's either around the way or it could be like 30 minutes out, 40 minutes out for some of you guys. Definitely something, someone could have met someone on a online online website or dating website. Yeah, three of wands, also Three of Cups. So some of you guys could be definitely dealing with somebody who's lying about being online or some sort of online activity or um, changing what they've learned or the red flags. Okay, somebody could be definitely lying about some sort of relationship or how they feel about a relationship on the outside. I have the Five of Wands here, definitely some sort of competition or a lot of people that you could be dealing with, all right? But I feel with this lover's energy in reverse, it could be lying about a partnership or some sort of bond here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarian energy here as well. So definitely some sort of, could be an air sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, damn it. But yeah, air signs, there's definitely somebody who could be holding on to some money. Um, Definitely some sort of financial situation, okay, or them not being honest about their coin or how much money that they make. So be aware of that. But I feel like it's a lot of people, somebody could have met online or there was a dating app that someone met on. It could be somebody who's at a distance that they're holding on to. So this person definitely, you kind of already know a lot of truth already about this person. High Priestess, Seven of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there's definitely something that you're already in the knowing to. You're already aware of this person's patterns and their habits and their plans, okay? And what they're planning is definitely what I'm seeing here, air signs. So be aware of that. Could be another air sign as well, or a Leo, Sag, motherfucking Virgo. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be denying a connection, or for some of you guys, it's like the magician came out. All right, so this person already was, making tricky behaviors or doing tricky calls and shit. Right, but I feel for some of you guys, there's definitely someone who's lying about how their unionship is or their connection. They're not really being truthful about how they feel about you. Um, underneath the surface, okay? But there's something you're already aware of for some of you air signs. Definitely could be somebody who has a water moon. Air signs. Somebody is lying about, starting things over, or, you kind of understand and know this person's patterns is definitely what I'm seeing here with this full energy. So get ready for that. I feel like you guys are already in the knowing towards how this person really is on the low, low. So, air signs, I don't know who that's for, but you already know what the deal is. I mean, if you want to continue that cycle with that motherfucker, hey, if you want to stay in it, cool. But you're definitely going to be learning a lot of karmatic lessons. So, let's see what's going on, fire signs. Who's lying in this motherfucker? What's everybody doing? Yes, please hit that motherfucking like button too. Oh, somebody said shit storm coming. Hey, you always got to prepare for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that shit's ready to be cleaned up. Make sure you have some bleach, some napkins, and a mop. So here we go. Fire signs. You're cross watching. Don't get upset because you already probably knew some of these things already. All right, here we go. All right, somebody is holding on to some money. What they're doing on the low, what they do every day on a day-to-day basis with this Queen of Coins, fire signs. This person's very private. They also could be hiding money somewhere. Also, fire signs. For some of you all, this person could have taken an action. Could have been towards a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio already. It could have been some sort of communication or love offer, possibly, or somebody could have already, went the extra mile. But yes, with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, definitely could have been some communication already. Okay. But I feel definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possible Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, and also Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So a lot of you guys could have been dealing with someone who's already made an action already. It could have been that they were dealing with someone that they were already involved with. Justice energy here in reverse. Knight of Coins. Could be a Libra as well. Scorpio. With the death energy, somebody could have lied about restarting some things or ending some things with someone, but they weren't really bringing in the fairness here. It could have been a conversation, or someone could have been blocked off in communication. But I feel with the double energy here, and also the Tower, it could have been for some of you guys, if this person was really like already, they had their foot in the next motherfucking door. Okay, you got the Magician energy here, and also the Devil, okay, and the Judgment in reverse. So this person didn't really learn a lesson. They could have been lying about how they came back to you, or how they left someone alone, or they blocked them out. But I feel like there was some sort of communication, or there's an action that was taken here. They could be lying to you about someone on the side as well, or just it could be that they were communicating with someone that they already had a bond with here as well, okay, or someone. I'm getting June. I don't know why I'm getting June. So take it how it fucking applies. Also Cancerian here. So it could be someone who was born in June with this Chariot energy that just came out. But I'm feeling for some of you all, it could be June, July, some shit like that. But I feel like this person already made a move. They already, like I said, they already had their foot in the door. They were already communicating to this person. Or definitely somebody that was, you weren't talking at this time. Okay. Or someone stopped talking to someone and then they connected with this person in June, or they might have been born in June. However, that I don't know where that fucking message is coming from, but whatever. Also with the Nine of Spears, I feel like, yeah, you guys have definitely blocked off communication with this person at some point in time, fire signs, and or they blocked communication with you. Could have been, online. It could have been just overall stop coming to their house. Okay, stop driving to their house, whatever. But someone blocked communication and they met some person in between. So they could be lying about some shit like that. But definitely some sort of connection or communication or building up with someone is definitely what I'm seeing here. Fire signs, or somebody that could own their own business. Could be somebody who's older as well. But the Emperor energy is up in this bitch. So fire signs, somebody was really like holding someone on the side. I'm not gonna say that they were cheating, but they were being very tricky in their manipulation, fire signs, with holding on to this person. Yeah, something that you already knew about, that someone possibly communicated with you that they were lying about, all right? Also could be that you've blocked communication with this person. You already knew what transpired anyway, okay? So this could be someone from the past that you're dealing with. Also could be someone that you were holding on to for a while, fire signs. But I feel someone could have had a lot of anxiety towards this whole entire situation. It could have been that someone also had like suicidal thoughts as well. That's just for some. That's just a message for some. But I feel you were definitely dealing with this person going back and forth, but someone was denying that they were holding on to a connection for sure. Also could have been someone that they lived with as well. Someone that they were traveling to see. It has some sort of connection with family or family orientation, is that they were denying, fire signs. Or it could be in their surrounding energy that someone lived around them, that they had some sort of connection that they were denying, or that they lived with this person as well. Could have been someone who was married here as well. All right, could have been denying a marriage, not really being honest about a marriage or a situation that felt like a marriage or a connection. Could have been dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, definitely somebody who was married, or someone could be denying something about a marriage or getting married. All right. I feel a lot of you all could be dealing with a Gemini, possibly. Could be in their sun, moon, or rising. But whoever is denying this situation, it could be someone who's highly celebrated, or it could be somebody who's online that has a big following, or someone who's definitely connected and has a lot of resources. Okay. Definitely could be a lot of people that were jealous in the background as well, or them denying knowing about it, knowing about the jealousy, fire signs. So let's see what's going on, earth signs. That was very interesting. And I know a few fire signs too, but I didn't know that deep shit. Okay. So let's see what's going on, earth signs. This is some deep, deep shit, y'all. I don't mean to be nosy, but fuck. Yes to the earth dogs. Here we go. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Let's see what's up. For the rest of October, all right, coming into November, you already know I'm probably going to do this again. I do this pretty much basically bi-monthly. So tune into that shit. I had a few other spreads that I wanted to do I'm just experimenting, you guys. I'm experimenting. So tell me what you all think. I take criticism very, very well. So if you don't like that shit or you feel like your sign isn't into that shit, let me know. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm already sensing off top with this first card. Someone could be lying about, someone is at a distance, okay, or someone travels back and forth. Could be because of children, but they're definitely utilizing that as a manipulation, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be in their sun, moon, or rising. Six of Cups, not Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups here in reverse. So for some of you earth signs, it could be a family connection. Ace of Wands. All right, guys. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, Aries, definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, or someone that you have some emotions for. It could be somebody that you've been at a distance with, or they travel back and forth, or there is somebody who's traveling back and forth here. Okay. But I feel like like I said, they're manipulating family connections or family situations as a way to distance themselves, or they could be lying about how they distance themselves in time, okay, in real time. But I feel like it could be some sort of offer here too as well, some sort of sex offer. Some of you guys could have been dealing with someone that you ended something with, or there was a lot of endings. Someone could have went to jail here as well, or they could have been locked up. With the Ten of Sword energy here, someone could be dealing with the justice system. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. Someone could be lying about ending a situation, though, for sure, or just overall detaching themselves. It could be a situation where you cuss somebody out. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with all of this sword energy here. And also water. Okay, somebody that you had some long time emotions for, or some of you all could have had a cycle that just was keep on going and going and going. All right. That jail message was just for some. Some of you all could be dealing with the justice system though. All right. But I see a lot of authoritative like energy. Okay. This person could be using a lot of stern energy and, just putting their motherfucking foot down, and somebody not, having zero tolerance basically. Okay. I feel for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be in their sun, moon, or rising. But this is definitely somebody that you had a lot of passion for, but they're lying about their work. Something about their work could be in the justice system, or a security guard, or somebody who's really deep into their study. Okay. They're trying to get to the top, and they could be utilizing a lot of that energy. Okay. Could be going back and forth with their time, because I see the Two of Pentacles as being a time card. Okay. I do feel like for some of you all, it could be that they're balancing their time, or it could be multiple options that they're trying to outweigh. Anytime I get the Two of Pentacles, one day when I was driving, I was trying to do too fucking much. All right. I was trying to eat some food, turn the music up, and steer and pedal and watch the road all at the same time. That's what this is to me. So it could be somebody who's doing that with multiple people, or just in their overall environment. I feel like they're lying about their time and how they're spending time, how they're outweighing things. All right. How they're trying to ground themselves. They definitely could be lying about that. This person could be being deceptive about their emotions too. Their emotions of what they tell you. And Seven of Wands here, they use that as a defense. Okay. They use that as some sort of deception. Devil energy, King of Wands. Y'all already knew this was going to come out, and who's lying and denying up in this bitch. All right. Could be Scorpio here. Also Leo, Sag, Aries. All right. But definitely somebody who you have a bond with, or a strong bond. You could be married to this person. You could have been married. All right. But their player mask fell off with the King of Wands. You already seen their manipulation schemes. Could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is very prominent here. And so is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Everyone's here, but a lot of water and a lot of air. Some of y'all could have broke off communication because you've seen their player-like ways as well. Or somebody who was definitely manipulating communication, text messaging, messaging people while they're at a distance as well. So I feel like this person like kind of does little switcheroos and shit. Like they deny certain things, or it's like not out of sight, out of mind, but more so like if you don't ask, don't tell, that type of thing. Judgment energy here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, they could be like, it's like, to me, don't ask, don't tell. If you didn't ask for it, I'm not going to give it to you. That type of shit, right? So they could be utilizing a lot of manipulation with what they're thinking outside of the box with this judgment energy, right? Could be that they're, they're lying about the red flags, or you could be in denial about the red flags of what you see of this person overall. Knight of Wands here too. So they could be lying about an action. Like I said, definitely a lot of distance here. Okay, lying about riding out in a distance, okay, or lying about their time driving. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, offers as well, but I'm getting a lot of distance cards here, or a lot of worldly travels, distance. Could be a truck driver. All right, someone could be overseas. Three of Cups could be a family situation and the communication or a connection with family and friends, or someone who is drinking here, or someone who could be a drinker. Somebody who had a lot of addictions in the past. Could be a lot of drug addictions. Could be some sort of communication, but definitely some sort of drug addiction, or somebody who gets too heavy. They could be, denying that they have serious issues with their temperament. Also could be somebody who's mastering them drinks. Real good, okay? A little bartender and shit, all right? So somebody could be, a drinker here. They could be getting carried away with their temperament, and them denying that as well, or using that as a victimization, or somebody who could be trying to say they forgot about it, okay? Also with the Magician energy here, that player-like energy for sure. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Page of Wands. So definitely someone who's at a distance here. I'm getting a lot of distance cards, or someone who's in and out with their commitment with the Hierophant energy. They could be denying a commitment, or they're really flighty. All right. Motherfucker could be flighty as fuck on how they're committing to you, or what they believe in. Just overall, their flighty energy, coming in and out, being cloudy, not really having that well-served judgment. A lot of responsibility here as well, or someone who needs to take care of their responsibilities. They could be in denial of that. Okay, so A lot of you guys could be dealing with somebody who's jealous as well. I've been getting a lot of jealousy cards throughout all of the entire spreads. Definitely somebody who's detached, or somebody you could have cussed out and you could have blocked them. All right, this person is denying their actions of love, their actions of timing as well. Knight of Pentacles and also the Knight of Cups. So definitely some sort of timing here. Whenever I think of the Pentacles, I think of either money or time. Okay, like a clock that's ticking. But I feel a lot of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who's just really made a love offer, some sort of love action, or keeping some sort of messages stored with the Page of Cups, or messaging someone. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Definitely. Somebody who's really immature, or you just could be dealing with someone who's messaging or going back and forth, back and forth. Okay. So, earth signs. I mean, whoever this is, they could have two people that they're dealing with, could be multiple people. But whoever this is, you know, this person, like, they're definitely having some commitment phobia issues too. Two of Cups in reverse, Hierophant. Or it could just be overall. For some of you guys, whenever I get the Hierophant in the mix of like the Two of Cups, or if there's some sort of oppositional type of vibe here with the Two of Cups, Hierophant, because the Two of Cups is in reverse, I feel like it could be somebody who also utilizes their spiritual means. So someone could be, you know, utilizing like their spirituality as a means to get you or to keep you. So definitely be aware of that. This person also could be like, you know, just in overall conversation, they might be like, oh yeah, you know, I believe in such and such, and that's how they got you, is, you know, basically how what you believe in your spirituality. But they could be utilizing that. When I see that, when it's a part of a unionship or a connection that could be broken as well. Okay. Also, someone could be married here too. So be aware of that. All right. All right, guys. Should I get a collective going? So tell me about my boyfriend. Is he okay? Honey, I don't know. Is he? I don't be worried about nobody else but my shell, honey. Okay. So I should do a collective, shouldn't I? What y'all up to? I was gonna talk about some magic and spark up my L. I need to get me something to drink though. If I do, yes, I was gonna talk about some stories, but I need to get something to drink. Let me get a collective first, and then I'm gonna go get something to drink, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit about my stories. Hopefully, I won't let this run too long. So here we go. Overall collective. Don't let this person lie to you about a connection. And don't let this person lie to you about a unionship either. Okay? I feel with the Lover's energy here, and also with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Don't let them lie to you about what they can do and what value shit that they bring to the table. Okay? And also that in and out shit, you know what I'm saying? I made this post earlier in the community post, and I was saying what you allow will fucking continue. So if you want the in and out shit, that's what you're gonna attract, is an in and out motherfucker. Straight like that. If you want someone who's consistent, you're gonna have to tell the universe this is what you want. You're gonna have to exude that, okay, in your everyday life. Practice it. But I feel don't let people lie to you about their commitments. All right. Don't let them deny you of your time. Yeah, definitely people who have always been shady around you. Seven of Swords here. But you guys kind of already know. You could have already distinguished the real from the fake already with the Seven of Swords. So be aware of, you already being in the knowing and cutting connections off and going back and forth with if this person is going to give you commitment or if they're ready for commitment. Because I really feel like they have some sort of commitment issues that they're always lying about or denying. Some of you all definitely could be dealing with someone who lies about a lot of their work too. So be aware of that. I do feel as far as love coming in, if this person, if you can get over the past with this person, because I have the Six of Cups, and some of you all might have, just sexual ties to them anyway. But I feel like you're trying to overlook that with the Seven of Swords. If you are looking for something new to come in, I feel it's something you're going to have to reflect on and think about. Like I said, what you allow is what will continue. So whatever you're wanting to think, okay, they always say great minds think alike. So if this person has the same mind as you, or you're always seeing red flags with this person, um, I'm seeing here a lot of you guys need to really think about um, the cycles that are continuously going. Okay. Do you want to let that shit keep going? Do you want to break that habit? Because I felt like there was a lot of player like activity going on up in those cards, especially if you want fairness and balance. So, yeah, for a lot of you guys, you definitely need to think about what you're spending your time on. All right, let me go get something to drink, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm going to talk about some magic because some of this shit I've been needing to get off my chest too. I'll be right back. Okay, so a lot of this shit I've been wanting to get off of my chest, you guys. Um, a lot of things with tarot I've been noticing, men and women, it becomes really obsessive. Like when they're wanting to see what their partner is doing. A lot of people, their patterns don't change. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but a lot of people in their lifetime, those spiritual bodies that you encounter are not always, they're not always on your path. Okay. So a lot of people definitely have this vibe of them always having to be a motherfucking savior or a Captain Save a Ho. Okay, they always have to be somebody's. Somebody always has to come to their rescue, save them, whether it be financially, um, the partnerships and things of that nature. Definitely show value of yourself and who you're dealing with. And I feel like a lot of people really don't realize their value until you come into a partner that you want to keep, but it's very toxic. And then that's when you know it's not going to work and you try to go to the last resort or the very last resort. And I kind of see in both men and women, let me get this point to the point. In both men and women, in their behaviors, a lot of them want control subconsciously. And it's like you can't control other people. They could be on different paths than you. You guys just could be bumping, along the road, meeting up with each other. Okay. They could be seasonal. They don't have to be lifetime partners. And I tell people all the time, like a twin flame, the flame burns out. The candles burn out. Some candles, they're not endless. There's no such thing as endless candles. Okay. So if you're dealing with a twin flame, more than likely it's going to burn out. Someone's going to burn out faster than the other. Okay. Someone's going to stop the chase. Okay. And it's if you want to keep relighting that same bullshit energy, or if you want to stay in that same energy, then that's where you're growing, is in that same energy. And it's just going to continuously be like that. So if you do a lot of soul searching while you're in partnerships, which that's what most people do, it's kind of like don't go to magic because you can't control them. You just need to really understand that some people are on different paths, okay, and they're brought into your life for real reasons, okay. And I feel like a lot of people that were brought to this dimension and to this plane were here for their own path and for their own reasoning. Okay, now you guys aren't going to go out together. All right, you might, some of you all might die with your person. Who knows? But I feel a lot of people resort to magic simply because they want to control this person. They want that lifetime shit, and it just doesn't work that way. And I feel like if people were expressive or they had more expression towards relationships as they grow older, I really think that there should be some classes taught in high school or whatever school that you go to. There should be actual social studies, okay, like social bowl studies, I guess, that people should take along the way. How they build up friendships and how they can keep them, things of that nature, what trust really is. Because I feel like a lot of people missed out on that because either their parents were giving them traumas at the time, or it could have been, that a lot of people just surpass or are already surpassed in these things, and the levels just don't match up. So a lot of people have issues mixing and mastering, and I always feel like that's um, kind of why alchemy is the way that it is if someone had to find out that you can't mix oil with water. Someone had to find that out. Just like some people, you cannot mix them together and think that certain classes are going to mix together. Certain things work, okay. There is always that 50-50, but at the same time, a lot of people resort to control when it comes down to relationships. And you can see it in their cards. Whenever I read people's cards, I can see um, that people want to have, especially in the questions that they ask. And I've kind of come to the conclusion like a lot of people just have serious commitments and communication issues. Like, um, you could be of a different background. Your parents could have lived together, and your partner's parents could have been separated, or they never could have known their father or their mother. Whatever the case may be, when you guys met up until that point, who was really um, matching who at that time is kind of how it works, especially with alchemy. Like when you're mixing things together, you really want to come to a solution. All right. And I don't think that a lot of people talk about their solutions based on how they were raised. And I think that that's something that really, really needs to be talked about in each household with your children, with your friends, because I don't know if people really talk about that in their friendships. They just gain these connections, and then boom, everyone feels as though like this is my friend until you start to see their little tricks or their manipulations and shit like that. And a lot of people get magic I've had a few clients that have gotten magic, and the things that they asked for was fucking ridiculous. That shit was ridiculous. Like, for some of them, they're wanting their partner to like come to them, but they're also wanting them to suffer, because they did them wrong. So it's kind of like, what are you really doing? Are you wanting revenge, or are you subconsciously, wanting to hurt this person, or do you really love them? And I've had a lot of people lie about certain shit. So um, it's been kind of sad, to be honest. Like, I've had people lie about what's happened in their relationships. If they've had magic done before, um, I've had people lie about doing their own love spells, their own potions, their freezer spells. Like, you can read all of that in the cards. And if you're really clairvoyant, you would know that anyway. But I've seen that a lot in a lot of my clients, and they won't tell me that, but I do know. I do know. Um, but it's like, you can do everything in the world, but some people just really aren't ready for the strong commitment that they're visualizing or they're romanticizing. Okay. Or the person that they're wanting to, you said you get receipts with that spell word also. Hell yeah. Um, but I feel like people also romanticize in their head visually what they want this outcome to be, what they want this person to do. And that will fuck you up. That will fuck you up by simply feeling like you can control your futuristic outcomes. Shit, the world doesn't work like that, like at all. So it's really about a lot of control. Like, I had to tell my brother, like, yeah, it's some females out here that will get your little underwear and your drawers and stuff that shit in under the bed or in the dirt, and they don't know what exactly they're doing. Okay, and they could end up um, doing all kinds of shit up, basically, because they don't know what they're doing, just thinking that it's going to work. And the things that a desperation, um, it's kind of sad, but I like to see people getting married. I like to see people pregnant. I like to see families being made. I like to see prosperity, people making money, getting the jobs that they want. I like seeing things like that in people. I like being able to, like, shake someone's hand with some money and being able to leave that intention on them and that impression on them whenever I'm around. So anytime I go anywhere, I know most people know that I bring luck or I bring money to them somehow, some way. Um, but I feel a lot of people use magic for the wrong reasons. It be on some low vibrational shit. And you gotta come correct if you're gonna fuck with the universe like that. So just be aware of what you do to people and what people are doing to you. All right. Somebody might see you drop your hair down on the floor and sweep that shit up and try to blow you up the next day. You never know. Just be aware of things like that, because I see a lot of obsessive things in tarot as well, especially when people get certain reads or when they get tarot readings, the questions that they ask. It's really obsessive. And I can kind of see why I wouldn't want to date a person who's constantly like not wanting to talk to me or tell me what's going on face to face, okay, man to man, woman to woman, um, and tell me what the fuck's going on. Don't hide that shit from me. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Do you guys know how short time really is here on this earth? Like, I think about that daily, and the people that have come before me, whether it be my ancestors or people who just lived before me, I feel like on a day-to-day basis. You have to be grateful for the time that people have. Okay. And I also feel like some people don't really take advantage of the ones that they truly do love when they're looking at them in the face and in the midst and in the heat of the moment during their conversation. So just be aware of, people's real intentions, because it comes off in their conversation and what they don't say, the in-betweens of what they don't say, you know. Um, but I feel like what are y'all saying in the comments? But I feel like a lot of people just need to really think about what they bring to the table, their value ship, as they're looking at the person or the people that they're dating. And why you need to start asking about their parents, start asking about their childhood traumas. All right. I know you don't want to do that on the first date or anything, but you all need to start asking them about their childhood history, because that really comes off um, in those in betweens that you don't really see. Um, you can see that. You can see the message. So those are ways that you can open up your third eye, start asking questions. A lot of people really do have a lot of mental illnesses that you won't be able to see due to, them just being in their human shell, their regular body. But I feel like for some of you all, you said that it's hard. I mean, it is hard, but at the same time, some people need to realize that a lot of souls and a lot of people have been here before, or if they've come back to return, they're coming back for a life lesson. And with the life lesson, you could be a part of some of their path, half of their paths, whatever. Or they could just be merging into your path. Whatever the case may be, you need to look at that person's childhood traumas, the red flags of their traumas when you talk to them about that shit, and their experiences. Listen to their experiences, because it gives you a lot of insight for sure. Okay. I didn't really realize that until I got in my 30s that you should be asking about those type of things and potential, and also how they were raised, because a lot of people weren't raised to um, master anything. They were just, born just to be born. They weren't really raised to um, be ahead of their family name, So a lot of people don't know their place in the world, and they're still trying to figure that out. And not only on top of that, the traumas that they've had previous to you meeting them. So a lot of people bring that old baggage, and you won't even know. It'll just be subconscious old baggage, and they won't even know. And you'll meet them and you'll be like, well, why is it not working? I'm doing the best that I can, So a lot of people really just need to think about what people bring to the table financially, what value should you bring as well. Okay. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm poor, I'm this, I'm that, but it's really like, what characteristics do you bring to the table? Is that what you're wanting to attract? If that person doesn't equally give that back, or you guys don't have that same value, it's a reason why you constantly looking at tarot, constantly trying to figure this person out, constantly trying to ask questions. Why? And maybe those are your red flags. But for some of you guys, like, I know I like when people ask, what's this person's intentions, or what's this person's characteristic flaws that don't match mine. I like questions that people ask like that whenever I do the personal readings. Um, but a lot of people, like, listen, like, some of that shit be out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people's mental illness be coming out in the cards, and I be knowing, I be seeing it. Sometimes it don't even be the questions that people ask, but it'd be like you see it in the cards, especially if they get a reading over and over again, you know. But a lot of a lot of people's characteristic flaws come out in the cards. It's a pattern, and I've noticed that, especially in dealing with the cards day to day, week to week, month to month. It you can see the influx and the up and down of the of this person's stableness. Okay, but a lot of people just overlook that shit and be like, well, fuck it. So yeah, I don't know why people ignore the red flags and they're always like, is it me? And no, it's not you. It's the other person's patterns and their flaws. So some people just need to not take things heart to heart so much and be so sensitive. I have this one client where she will call like back to back to back to back because she feels like the cards are going to change. And I'm like, no, they're not going to change. You need to slow down on the tarot readings, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell that they're bouncing from tarot reader to tarot reader. And it kind of gets to that point where it's like, are you going to make a decision? Are you going to actually live life? Or are you going to let the cards dictate to you, you know, every little fucking moment? You need to, like, have a strong backbone to stand on. And a lot of people don't have that. And I know that they're looking for spiritual guidance, but some of these things, it just is like, okay, really? Like, dude ain't changed. He with the same girl. But yeah, so let me get on out of here, y'all. I've been talking too long. Yes, I have. Someone said I never had a personal reading. It's because I'm certain what questions I truly want to know. Well, just make sure you're sure about, make sure that you are for certain those are the questions that you want to ask. Make sure you get your money's worth when you do ask certain questions, and that it's just not by flyby. I need to know these questions. Make sure you actually have them line up, because most tarot readers, they can tell that you might not be all have it all the way together if you don't have all your questions together, or you could just read it in the cards anyway. I've done tarot readings from people in Dubai, from Africa before, and sometimes I'll get readings over and over again. But a lot of them, it's just so insane how it picks up on that energy from all the way around the world. Like, it's just, I love tarot. I really do. Like, I used to be obsessed with it. Like, every single day, I had one on my app. I take it everywhere with me. I had like several different apps. My first tarot deck that I had, I was 16, and I had to hide it from my mom. But ever since I started picking up tarot cards, I've become obsessed with it. But I know that I wanted to start putting it into motion. Like, whenever I would ask the cards a question, I knew that the question that I wanted answered would have to pertain to a plan or a goal, okay, that I wanted to accomplish. I really didn't ask for anybody else. If I do ask for somebody else, it's to see if they're having sex with somebody else. Or usually, if I just ask for myself, it's usually what I draw every day. I draw a oracle card every day for myself. And I also draw 3 cards just to figure out who could be coming my way. Is there anybody that might be deceptive, or is there anything that I might need to know about that day? I advise people to get tarot cards, so that way, you do have some daily guidance. You can still watch tarot readings, but I would advise people to get tarot cards and actually utilize them for yourself. So, all right, guys, I've been talking long enough. Hopefully I can, she said, is magic in a relationship necessary, or trying to fix the connection? It all depends on the situation, to be honest. Some people, they're already fucked up. Okay. Before you met them, their life path was already, very fucked up already. I suggest Rider Whites or whatever comes to you. But I feel like magic in a relationship, it just depends, you know. Some people, I've had some people get magic to keep an older man and to get a sugar daddy. So, you know, to each their own. But yeah, I would suggest the Rider Whites. And also, I feel some of you all would just whatever calls to you, just take that shit. Just take it and ride with it. Because I feel like if you just feel like you have to have a certain card, just get that shit. People say that tarot's supposed to be gifted to you. I mean, whatever happens in the world is still at the palm of your hand. So who fucking cares how it comes to you? If it comes to you, it was meant to be yours. So however you got the money, all of that shit, make it happen. Let's see. I didn't see that question up there. I don't want to like shut down on me. All right, guys. I love you. I'm going to get on out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.